حمدا لرب ذي الأنام على هذا الوقوف الختام 30 عاما كونغرسي في بلدي إجاب الكرام جمع الضيوف الأعزة سلام الله عليكم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وبعد. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has allowed us to discuss the issue of Palestine and the issue of Zionism. Today, I want to look at October 7, 2023 incident, its essence and impact. Its essence and impact. The first thing is to clear a misconception of people who do not know what has been happening in that country. They say Hamas, which attacked the Jews on October 7, 2023, had gone to seek a bigger punishment for itself. That they have small weapon, they have gone to attack somebody with bigger weapon. They create a scenario of if Hamas had settled simply on its land, on the Gaza Strip, there will have been no crisis. That is only possible from somebody who does not know what has been happening in the land of Palestine. In the first place, the land you are talking about is not the land of Israel. It is the land of Palestine. Taken by force, by power, cunningly by Britain, grafted Israel on it. So fighting for their land any day, anytime, by whatever means, is recognized even by international law. No, calling Hamas terrorist organization is a fluke. It's an error because they should be recognized as people fighting for their own homeland. Now, in a place where every day Israel will kill a Palestinian or more, there's no day when Israel will not kill. For one reason or the other, Israel will kill, it will arrest. Israel has gone so terrible as to arrest teenagers. Children who are not 10 years old. Israel arrested them, imprisoned them. And some of them who do not even know the operation of the court, do not even know what to say in court, could be jailed for as long as 10 years. By the time they came out, they will not even know where they came from. They will not know their parents. They will know nobody in their community. This is what has been happening on the land. From the time the land was partitioned, Israel has continued to violate all agreements with serious terror on the people, disobeying all international conventions and norms. In reality, what was Israel targeting? Israel wanted to totally obliterate, to remove what is called Palestine from the world map. And that's why you will see the United Nations Forum convoked shortly before October 7. Benjamin Netanyahu went there with a map of the Middle East where Palestine no longer existed. He believed he had cleared the Palestinians from there. Unfortunately, some Arab countries were supporting him. They had negotiated how they were going to handle the Palestinians. Masjid al-Aqsa, how they were going to handle it. Negotiation was going on. The Palestinians were suffering. At the Masjid al-Aqsa, the Zionists came. The first thing they did was they allocated time to Muslims when they can enter and pray. After some time, still maintaining the time allocation, they divided the mosque. This portion is for you Muslims. This portion is for the Jews. This portion is for the Jews. And this is where people should understand, in this war, this battle is not about religion. It's about the West versus Islam. In fact, as at the time Israel entered the land of Palestine, the Christians composed not less than 13%, or in some records, 12% of the people of Palestine. Today, they are not up to 2%. Who is driving them out? Israel. And Christians all over the world will feel that, oh, Israel is our brother. Meanwhile, on ground in Israel, they are extremely hostile to Christians, and they call them pagans. These are the realities they face on the land. So Israel stands indignantly on the land of Palestine, and you expect the Palestinians to keep quiet and be watching. On the land, it is forbidden. Jews can migrate to the land, but almost 3 million displaced Palestinians who would like to return to their country are forbidden. Israel will not allow them to enter. Military service is according to ethnicity. If you are not a Jew, you cannot be accommodated in the Israeli army. Economic control is based on race, religion, ethnicity. Something as simple as sinking borehole or well, Israel is in control. You cannot just say you need water. Israel will say no. So the reality of the difficulty the people are facing must be known. And when they realize that the plan of Benjamin Netanyahu was to drive away the Palestinians, they had to rise. That necessitated the attack of October 7, 2023. And that attack set initial goals for itself. Number one, he says it wants the issue of Palestine to return to the front burner of the global agenda. That has been achieved. Number two, says it wants to show the world that Israel can be defeated. And for that day, Israel was defeated. Till today, you have so many Israeli soldiers as prisoners in the hand of Hamas. Israel has not been able to liberate them. The people are there suffering. A second thing is a third factor. Hamas is saying that all Palestinians inside Israeli prison must be released. Some have been released, others are still there. But what they have observed that in the West Bank, Israel continues to arrest people arbitrarily and taking them to the prison. They release today, they go and arrest more tomorrow. And that's why Hamas is saying, we will not release the people we have until you meet our condition. Release all the Palestinians in your prison. Because in the first place, you cannot judge them by Israeli law. It is injustice for you to keep them with you and to think that we'll continue to look. You must release them. These are the factors which Hamas has put forth, and they have practically achieved almost all. The only thing that is left is the release of all Palestinians. Some have been released. They are waiting for others. And when they release more, Hamas also released a little of the Israeli soldiers and foreigners they are keeping. So we must understand this in the concept of the suffering, what Israel is doing to the Palestinian people. You build your house, Israel will come there and bring it down. Clear the land and make it available for a Jewish settler. Without discussing with you, they walk into your farm, uproot all your olive, all the commercial fruits, they remove everything and give the land to a Jewish settler. And you expect, the Yoruba said that, you said the sheep cannot bite. When you push it to the wall, you will know it knows how to fight. This is the case with the Palestinians. They have been pushed to the wall. They have been disappointed globally. United Nations has failed them completely. Since the commencement of this October 7 war, 2023, the United Nations has not been able to adopt a resolution that will stop Israel. Meanwhile, within 2 days, they were able to adopt a resolution telling the Hutus to stop attacking ships, or they will face the consequence. You see, we have created a kind of a global disorder, a system in which nobody can trust any longer. First, you gave part of our land to Israel. Israel is struggling to take everything. You are saying nothing. You are just looking. Israel is using extreme force on the people, killing, maiming, arresting children that are less than 10 years and imprisoning them. And the world is silent. So you ask, is the world deaf, dumb, and blind? Can they see what is going on? So the reality is that the Palestinians have no option than to fight back in the form of suicide bombing, throwing stones, and eventually using their own brain to create advanced weapons. All the weapons they have been using in this fight were neither supplied by America, Russia, or China. All the weapons were manufactured right in Gaza. That's to tell you the Palestinians equally have brain. They can advance on their own. They can grow and build their own economy. They can build their own state. They can build their own nation. If the global community would not stand by and allow Israel to continue to do what it likes. And like most Hamas members, Palestinians have come to understand now that each time Israel is fighting, it's actually not just Israel you are fighting. You are fighting America. You are fighting Britain. All of them combined will bring their soldiers together. American soldiers are among those who are invading Gaza. And you will not know this until Hamas caught some of them. And they found out that this one is with American identity. This one is with British identity. These are the realities. The people of Palestine have been pushed to the wall. Any agreement reached today, by tomorrow, Israel has forgotten it. And they're going to push and make the world believe that it is the Arabs, and especially Hamas. They give the coloration of a terrorist organization. No, Hamas was never a terrorist, and it's not a terrorist organization, but a liberation movement. A liberation movement. Israel has done its best by mobilizing the Palestinian Authority. Arabs against Hamas, they have not succeeded. They paid them, they armed them, they gave them instruction. They have not been able to stop Hamas. Israel has been on ground trying. It has not been able to do it. In fact, Israeli soldiers kept complaining, we are fighting invisible soldiers. Soldiers who are so powerful that we don't see them. And anytime they want to attack us with ease, they will surface, attack, and they disappear. And in any battle like this, it's not possible for Israel to emphasize that it is going to win the battle. No, the battle can never be won. You don't conquer a people, colonize them, and think that forever you continue to rule them. No, there will be resistance. The children of today will become mature tomorrow. They will fight. They will ask for their land. The only solution is to give the Palestinians independence. Give them their land. Let them rule their land. Let them control their resources. like any country in the world would have. You have countries that are small as Shobolu local government, as small as Ikorodu. And they have their authority, they have their leadership, they have their sovereignty. Give Palestinians their right to control their territory. Give them the power. If not, you continue to witness more of this crisis until that a time when the Israelis will realize that, yes, their chicken is resting on the rope. Neither the rope nor the chicken would rest. They will continue to shoot forth and back until justice is brought about. For the Muslims globally, I appeal to you. Whatever you can do to assist the Palestinians, do. If you have the means of going in there, go there. If you can't go in there, support Hamas with money. Support Hamas with money so that they can manufacture better equipment, better ammunition, so that the next time Israel will come again, Israel will know that an army is already standing. This is very, very important for us to know that we have a role, we have a duty to play. We must ensure that we assist them to overcome the problem they are having today. Since the Palestinians started Intifada, they have never stopped. In 1987, they have never stopped till today, and they will not stop until the world comes to realize the importance of giving the Palestinians their own land, where they will have their sovereignty, exercise control, grow their economy the way they want it, and you will allow them to develop their youth, to grow, not the way it is today, where Israel walks into camps, slaughter children, women, with criminal passivity, and the world is watching. This is why it's very important for us to ensure that we struggle and we do our best to help the people of Palestine. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
ما مثل كنغرس الألام من العلوم والفهوم وجودهم نور للورى إلى ديار النعيم لأن علمهم عملياتهم لشخصهم على المرام وكيف تنكر كونغرسي على انتشار السلام قد فقط كونغرسي ما دام على القوام علماء